All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to review yesterday's price action. Um, I will go through what I think is a high probability, what I think is low probability, where I should have entered, where I should have exited, were there continuations after that, all of that there, just using session liquidity and possibly maybe some lower time frames runs. Yeah, so it's going to be very simple, very straightforward. So we get at the open, right? We're here, get at the open. That's 6 o'clock. We're going to open. Let's just open this a bit. Before we get to open, I'm just going to open up the daily chart. Now, let's leave this out. Let's take this out. Okay. So we ended yesterday. We ended yesterday bearish. We took the daily high. Excuse me. And we're coming from a very bullish run. So today, I'm looking to see if this daily gap from this high to this candle's low, there's a gap, to see if we're going to tap in and then run up and go get these highs as a continuation coming from this bullish run. So I mark that that daily BUSI on the daily chart, and then we go to the 50-minute. All right, there we've got, this is our area of interest. So let's start the process. Maybe speed this up a bit. Right, first thing out the open, we get lunch low SMT, AM low, which was yesterday. Now today is the daily low. So we've taken the daily liquidity, and automatically I am thinking, okay, from the time we get the daily liquidity, as soon as we get a breaker, I'm going to look for the daily high. Right? Everything in between is all pairing because we've been taking the lows. Therefore, we should take the highs today and then finally go and get the previous day high. Also to note, the daily low pairing is the AM session low. Watch for the AM high as well. Even though it's not the daily high, pay attention to the AM high because that's important. Let's go. All right, and there. So we've got our breaker. Now, this is the breaker. Let's make a note. That's the breaker swing. Plus for bullish, breaker. We did not buy this because we're coming from a sell side run. Even though we opened here, we started going lower, lower. We took PM low. Well, this was yesterday's lunch low, and now first brand new liquidity is this daily low, and then we reverse. This is not a breaker. This is also not a breaker. There needs to be a swing. This is the only valid breaker for me. Right. Now, at this point, when we created the breaker, what did we do? We paired PM high. So this liquidity pairing PM session, high and low is paired. Let's see what happens next. Asia opens. That's the blue line. Asia runs. We get Asia high SMT, right? Where's Asia low? There's Asia low here. Now we're not going to go and reverse, take the high and go here because this low is protected. Okay, with this breaker and this multi-session SMT, we come here, we get lunch high. We're not reversing here because we have paired lunch liquidity. Right, leave it. We do have a lot of swings here, but this is the valid breaker swing for the opposite direction. I'll just mark that out there. And if and when we do confirm, which we will, there we go, confirmed, this is not an entry for me to short. It's not. I just want to move the... Right. There's a breaker. So I didn't do this before, but let's do this now. I'll just mark the fibs for this breaker. This is a big ass breaker. 665, 780. This is above 120 pips, 120 points. So that's large. But we do have good points here. Take this out. We've got in the breaker, we've got this per se. We've got the digital open price, previous day low, all in the breaker as points of interest to a bounce off if we were going to buy. And we are looking for longs now. Now we have a setup formed, not against us, but a change in direction. So you've got SMT, it's valid, and you do have a breaker, it's valid. So right here, you can ride shorts, but I'm not looking for shorts. I'm looking for longs. because right now we can leave this here. And if I did short this, confirm this and short this here, we can literally come here on the breaker high and turn up and continue higher and take me out. And probably later come back, take this swing, and then go for a final run. So I'm not looking for shots. This is not an opposing play to this because it's paired. This is the daily low. We're looking to get the daily high. The moment we get the daily high, that's our long run. It's stop. So we continue. Right. At this moment in time, here, let's move this out. When we get this SMT, that is a long. That's our model. Immediately, let me move the candle there so I can show you. Okay, let's slow this down because I want to go to the 1 minute to show you where we will take the right. Okay, this is the candle. That's the first candle I took it. Now, why did I not buy there? Many reasons. One is that it's a valid buy. It's in my breaker. It's just above digital open. I would have liked if you to touch it. If I go to the 1 minute, I can either wait for a 1 minute breaker confirmation, which is good to do, or I can just buy the digital open DGO. Right. Right now here is where I'll click buy because it's a valid entry. Buy. Okay. So this is just a test run. Where's my stop loss? It's going here. That is 29,666 to come up here. 767 is over 100 points. Do I want to buy this? Probably not because it's really big. But just note that we bought there. Okay. So let's see price going down. Let's come to the 50-minute. Okay, we're a bit deeper here. Would I have not? 732. Probably would have bought this here. Okay, stop loss there, a little bit more affordable. Go back to 50 minutes. So we are in longs. What are we targeting? We are targeting the daily high. And I said watch AM high because AM high is the high of the low which created the daily. So we are here. The next point of interest is this daily low. If it goes there, reverse, right? You see we're in profit. Comes back, we're down. Comes back up. Any entries here is valid for buying. Touch the daily. That is the lowest best entry for the day. That is 717, 735. So if I was being too strict, I could have got this or missed it, but that's the lowest one. Let's run. We don't pair London, we take London, and then we take out the SMT which we had here. Let me show. Okay, so that thing got deleted anyways. There's SMT here. So as long as this comes out, I know that we are ready to continue up. Let's go back and have our entry where we had it. Okay, there we go. Just to show you. GP at the high. Right, let's keep running. We are in longs. Stop. Before we take this high, we did take it, right? Just watch this. There's another breaker forming with SMT. This is a second breaker showing me and telling me that we are very much longing for the day. We've got one breaker here to long up. We've got another one, low, high, lower, low, close of it. A second breaker to long up. We've got a BUSI here. That's an opportunity for someone to long. Even the digital open is below, 6 o'clock open below. If it comes back down, you can buy there. This is a good opportunity to long. Here, if you've missed this low, this entry with this SMT, you can use this breaker with this SMT. So we are long. 500 ticks is good. Now, time of day. 7 o'clock. We are approaching the 9:30 open here. It is important to know that the 9:30 volatility is its own volatility driver. It's its own movement, and you either run to your target, or it could manipulate and then run, or you can go the opposite way if it wants to. But it needs a framework for that. The daily high is here, AM high is here. Okay, we get some consolidation. No one's freaking out. No one's pulling the trade. There's this bussy here. I said that. You can tag into it if it wants to go and continue, which makes sense. Right, before this. Here, remember we were long here. We come here. Let's slow down the candles so we can watch it and be part of it. Okay, one second. Let's just get that. Here, slow down the candles. Here, consolidation. 9 o'clock candle, stop. Okay, before that, before this. If I reverse it, if I rewind it, it's going to take this out. I don't do that. Before this dump happened, we had this SMT on the daily high. Yeah, right? It was also on the PAM high as well. That means that this long idea is over. Just for sake of discussion, let's do it the last time. Okay, I'm just going to time this so I don't screw this up. That's 9 o'clock, right? I think it's the next candle. Right. Please don't dump. Right. Thank you. Right. 9:15. That's the last 15-minute candle before the 9:30. See here? AM high SMT, previous day SMT. By who? YM. By who? YM. That means here, US 30, the Dow Jones, took its daily high. At this point in time, you get out the trade. Why? Because pairing has been done. You've gone from previous day high to previous day low to previous day high. Now we could argue that okay, we didn't take our high, and we do expect once we take our low, that we should go take the high, right? All the other assets are bullish. We should go take it. However, the time of day 9:15. Two things can happen here. We could retrace into this bussy at the open and finish the run, or you have this SMT that's formed here against you, right? The nearest breaker is this low. That's the opposite low, the opposite play. If we come down here and we don't move away quickly and we hang around here, there's a good chance that we are not going to go get the previous day high. And there's a good chance that this breaker is going to form against you too short. So what happens? Here, I would have partialed, right? And left a runner and moved my stop to break even. But that would not be the wisest thing to do because you can come down, take London, and still run up. So this means that I'm probably going to keep it here to prepare for that move. So that's why it makes this time of day and this trade a little bit risky because we have opposing play here. This caused it. If you didn't have this SMT and if it came down, I'll hold the trade, no problem. So it opens 9:30. See, now if I move my stop here, I've been taken out. But when we do come here, when we come down here, we get the London low SMT. We formed the 1 minute breaker before the close. This is the breaker, low, high, low, high, high. Yeah, see, I marked it. We formed that. At that point in time when it confirmed, it's a long opportunity. However, time of day, the smart money time came. We didn't take and run. We came, we took, and we waited. Once this candle closes on the 50-minute, this breaker is now in effect. The opposing one, longs are done. The breaker that's here, the low, we swept it, so that's now invalid. And you have the daily high with an opposing breaker. Right here at this time, get out the trade. Get out the trade because you have a setup formed against you. And there is an idea to short here. Let me not keep this video too long.